talk about the Philippine fishing tension escalate in South China Sea or West Philippines. Despite discussion between Manila and Beijing to manage differences, Filipino fishermen says despite discussion between Manila and Beijing to manage differences, Filipino fishermen says Chinese Coast Guard vessel continue to block them for entering their traditional fishing grounds. And as the U.S. forces gain access to the Philippine military base, China says that the safety of Filipino in leaving Taiwan is on the line.
Fishing vessels were spotted anchored at Witsan Reef, a disputed territory in the South China Sea, in early March, sparking tensions in the Philippines, which lays claim to the area. It's not the first time Chinese fishing vessels have triggered international consternation. Last year, a Chinese fleet loitered at the border of the Galapagos Islands in Ecuador, while another in Malaysian waters prompted the US and Australian to send out their warship in the South China Sea.
The Manila is protesting the presence of more than 200 Chinese fishing vessels anchored at the Witsun Reef, a shallow coral region located 175 nautical miles, 324 kilometers west of the town of Batarazan in Palawan province. In addition, invoking sovereignty issues the ship presence at the reef has raised fears that China be targeting the reef for island building activities to strengthen its claims to dispute territories in the South China Sea.
Third Command, on September 6 and 7, spotted 23 Chinese fishing vessels.
Yes.
Reef located at the southern end of Red Bank, an area northeast of the Spratway. Lucas Reef located at the southern end of Red Bank, an area northeast of the Spratly Island, close to the reach of in oil and gas.
A routine air patrol conducted by the Philippines Navy last August 24 also spotted 33 Chinese fishing vessels. A routine air patrol conducted by the Philippines Navy last August 24 also spotted 33 Chinese fishing vessels in Rizal Reef, within the country's exclusive economic zone and continental shelf, making the instruction a violation of Philippine sovereign rights and jurisdiction.
Because of these ongoing multilateral military exercises, featuring the U.S. and Philippine navies in the South China Sea, and the Philippine continued provocations against China, could lead to a military escalation to the tension that will backfire on the Philippines, featuring anti-submarine, anti-surface, anti-air, and electronic warfare drill. The 12 days exercises Sama-Sama is being held around the zone, the Philippines from Monday to Friday. Philippines, US, Canada, Japan, UK, France, Australia, Indonesia, and New Zealand are participating in the exercises with the Philippines, sending the BRP Antonio Luna Brigade, the US sending the USS Dewey Destroyer, and the USNS Wale Sechera dry cargo ship, the UK sending the HMS Spray Shore Patrol Vessel, Canada sending the HMS CS Vancouver Frigate, and Japan sending the JS Akebono Destroyer, Wawa reported.
The exercise is being held amid tensions between China and the Philippines in the South China Sea, with the Philippines making several provocations against China in the region since August, including repeated attempts to send building materials to China's Reningao to reinforce a Philippine warship illegally grounded there since 1999, and a self-stage showing hyping China's setting up of a floating barrier to block a Philippine vessel's legal entry. All those attempts were dealt with by the Chinese Coast Guards, which vowed to continue to hold law enforcement activities in waters under Chinese jurisdiction in accordance with the law and will resolutely safeguard national sovereignty and maritime rights. While Philippine and some foreign media continued to hype the close encounters between Chinese Coast Guard's vessels and Philippine ships.
For today's video. Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.